Hey everybody, I hope and pray that you're doing well. Today as we come to our word from the Word. And today that word is take. Take. Now, what I mean by that word take today is you'll see today in Psalm 28. In some versions it'll tell you, we're going to look at verses 8 and 9, and it'll say that he takes them up. And it says in our passage today from New King James, it says to bear them up. But it's the idea of God taking care of his people, lifting them up. Specifically, of course, David is talking about Israel, but this is some great application that we can see today for us as well. So I want to encourage you today that, as the song says, that God will take care of you. And sometimes we question that. Maybe we question his methods, and I mean we all do, right? We question his methods or the way that he does it, but at the end of the day, we still can submit to his sovereignty and know that he is God and that he is in control. And that when we need him the most, he will pick us up. He will take us up and take control. So let's look today, Psalm 28, verses 8 and 9. And there it just simply says, "The Lord is their strength, and he is the saving refuge of his anointed. Save your people and bless your inheritance. Shepherd them also, and bear them up forever." I love the word shepherd and the idea and the picture of the shepherd and bearing them up. Can't help but think of, in Luke chapter 15, there as Jesus is telling the whole parable, those three parables back to back, the thing of lost things, the lost sheep and the lost coin, and then the lost son or the prodigal son, and that brother that was still at home. But to think about in that passage, in the counting of the sheep, and he says, well, there's one that's missing, and he goes out and he finds that one lost sheep, right? Remember, he leaves the 99 behind and goes after that one little sheep that was lost. And it says there in verse 5, it says, and when he found it, he lays it on his shoulders, rejoicing. It was because he wasn't going to give him a chance to scurry off again. It was when that little lamb that was lost had gone astray, the shepherd went and picked him up. Didn't just carry him, didn't carry it like a chokehold. I love the fact that we don't even see that he scolds the sheep. No, he picks it up, he puts it on his shoulders and carries it back to where it needs to go. What a beautiful picture we can see in that, of even as David is saying that. David was a shepherd, so of course he would have loved the imagery that Jesus used later. He would have loved to hear a parable about the 99, and he would have, or the one versus the 99, and even that, I believe that God had already instilled in his heart, right? That shepherd's heart, that God was the good shepherd. And Jesus came and he was the great shepherd, and he laid down his life for the sheep. I mean, just think about that protection that goes alongside that. And as we're using that word take today, that no matter where you're at, no matter what valley you're in, no matter how far you may have wandered off from the fold, that he will come and he will take you up. There's one thing, is that the Lord doesn't force himself on us. He does allow us free will and allow us to make our choices. And too many times as we're the little sheep and we just run along and we continue to run and continue to run and continue to run. And if we would just stop and think better for a moment and let Jesus pick us up. Just let the Lord pick you up. Let him take the burdens off of you that he wants to put on himself today. He says, bring all your burdens to him. And one of the most beautiful burdens that he does put on is he actually picks us up and takes us every step of the way. I don't know about you, but that's a good shepherd. Let's spend time praising him and talking about him and spreading the news of the good shepherd to others today. God bless you, and I pray you have a great day.